Oh, not this shit again.
I'm sick of being just a weekend dad.
I wasn't planning on doing another episode for Pissed Off Parent, but then I heard Arnold Yan had been put in jail in the middle of a family court fight, so here we are. This past Wednesday, I was doom scrolling through Facebook like the rest of America, and I ran across a post saying that Arnold Yan, a father's rights activist, had been thrown into the pokey. At first, it wasn't even clear why. Obstruction, retaliation, apparently they couldn't figure out either. And as more information started coming out, it was reported that he was arrested at gunpoint shortly after dropping his daughter off at school. There was also claims that the internet service at the residence was shut off during the process, allegedly preventing recording. And by late morning, his belongings were being removed from the home and placed out in the yard. Video shared by Z Wilcox, who's no stranger to family court battles, shows exactly how the community responded.
Yeah, you guys, this is not to take. These are someone's belongings. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it was already stolen. That's why I'm here. We don't take this. This belongs to a family. This belongs to a child that has nothing left right now. And I have the child, and she doesn't even have clothing. Sir, is that your TV, sir? I mean, that's a man's possession. He works so hard on his stuff. I mean, how would you feel if someone just took your stuff? No, this is not a garage sale. Yeah. And I just told him, hey, don't be taking. It's not yours. Good Lord, this is.
And while all this is unfolding, video from the scene shows what can only be described as the absolute bottom feeders of society picking through Arnold's belongings. And whether they want to call it salvaging or a misunderstanding the situation, what it looked like on camera was people were helping themselves to a family and a child's possessions in broad daylight and not caring who it affected. But here's the part they didn't count on. A few people showed up. Alan and Z Wilcox, who by the way was in the middle of her House District run, put everything on hold to be there. Not for politics, not for cameras, to make sure the looting stopped and that Arnold's daughter was taken care of. Caitlin, Andrew, and Sam, and a few others dropped what they were doing, secured a storage unit, and throughout the night transported what was left of Arnold's belongings to protect them. Tariq Farouk set up a GoFundMe to cover the $2,500 bond and some immediate living expenses. As of this recording, 91 donations totaling $5,690 have come in. Thursday was a new day, and I saw that Robert Garza had put out a call for help. I went, health issues be damned. Couldn't just sit on the sidelines anymore.
Facility, getting Arnold Yan stuff put away. I just want to come on here real quick. You can see it all happening. Not about me, not about anybody else, about Arnold. But I just want the world to kind of see this is what family court does.
Well, the courthouse steps are colder than they'd ever been. Sheriff taped a notice to the door. And by sundown all my life was sitting on the sidewalk, boxed up memories scattered on the floor. They said it's procedure, they said it's for the child, but it felt like they were breaking me in two. Yeah, they threw my whole world out into the street, like it didn't matter who it belonged to. But when the system turned its back on me and my name got dragged through town, my friends pulled up in a beat-up truck, didn't let my story drown. We loaded up the pieces they left behind, what the courts tried to undo. Yeah, they tossed my life out on the curb, but my friends moved it to storage unit 23.
Arnold just got out. After everything, the bond, the chaos, the boxes on the sidewalk, he walked out those doors. And that doesn't happen without people. So to the few of you who donated your time, who donated their money, who showed up when it would have been easier just to scroll past, thank you. You didn't just help a man, you reminded a father he wasn't alone. Now let's talk about the system. Family court feels like the Matrix. It runs on its own rules. Rules they wrote. Rules they interpret. Rules they enforce. And most people, they just move through half awake, just saying, it's just the way it is. But as it's been said, some rules can be bent. Some rules can be broken. Not with violence, not with chaos, but with knowledge, with persistence, with community, and with courage. Systems don't change because they feel bad. They change because enough people wake up and refuse to play along blindly. We need more parents who ask questions, more people who document, more people who show up in courtrooms, more people who support families when they're under attack. There's no other way to say this. We need more freedom fighters. So the question is, how long do you want to stay plugged in? How long do you want to say, well, that's just how it works? Or do you just like being in the Matrix? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is bigger than Arnold. This is bigger than one case. This is about waking up. Cue the music. Red pill or blue pill? Your move. Pissed off parent, out.